Hello everyone, welcome to my video on an interactive Python Tkinter project. In this video we will create a project for text-to-speech system. So in this video we will use VS Code to write our Python code. So first of all you have to create a folder with any name and anywhere inside your computer, like I have created some folders in my new volume D. Okay, and now I will open this Python projects folder, and here I have to use VS Code, so I have to open it. So click here and then type cmd to open command prompt in the same directory. So here type code space dot and then click enter key from your keyboard, and now you can see this is our VS Code, that is a code editor. Okay, so close this welcome file and then click explorer. Now I have to create a new file. I have some existing files, but I have to create a new file. So click here, new file option, and then type here speech.py. Py is extension for Python, so then click enter key from your keyboard, and now your file is created successfully inside your Python projects folder. Okay, now I have to collapse it, and now I have to start writing my code. So first I have to create a user interface. So because we have to use tkinter to create user interface. So first import your tkinter. Okay, tkinter as tk is a alias, and then define a class. So here I will use class keyword, and then you can use any name for your class, but I will use speech. Okay, and then use colon, and next I have to initialize constructor. So here I use def keyword and then double underscore init, and once again double underscore and then parenthesis. Now you have to give two arguments. One is self, okay, and other is the instance variable name. You can use any name, but normally or commonly we use a root. Okay, so I am also using this root. So next I have to create an object. So here I will create or define an object. So here root, okay, root tk. Okay, so next give a name to a variable or declare a variable with any name. I will create object name variable, and then I will call here speech, that is class name, and then I will give argument root. Okay, next I have to access main loop by using root dot main loop. Okay, this main loop is used to handle any events in our project. Okay, so next I have to initialize this root variable. Okay, sorry, self dot root. Okay, so I will initialize it with root. Now we have created successfully a simple user interface. Now I will set a title for our root window. So here I will use self dot title, sorry, self dot root dot title. Okay, and now I can give any title. So I will give text to speech. Okay, so now I will save it and then I will execute the program. So now you can see in output, this is a root window or user interface window, but its size is very small. I have to set it according to width and height of my screen. Okay, so I will close this and then I will close the terminal. Now I have to get width and height of my screen. Okay, so here I will declare a local variable with name screen. You can use different name, screen underscore width. Okay, now I have to fetch or get width of my screen. Okay, so how can I do it? I will use self dot root dot w info method. method. Okay, this w mean that widget and info mean information. It means that we are using a method that will return information of any widget. Okay, now we have to define the name of widget. So here I will use screen, sorry, screen width. Okay, so in this way we will get a width of screen by using this w info method, and then we will assign value to our local variable, that is screen width. Okay, next we have to get the height of screen in the same way. So here I will declare a variable screen height. Okay, self dot root dot w info, we get information of screen height. Okay, so in this way we will get height of screen, then we will assign this value to our local variable screen underscore height. Okay, now we have to set it. So I will use self dot root dot, here I have to use geometry method. Okay, geometry, sorry, geometry. Now I have to use a formatted string. This formatted string can contain both variable values and string values. That's why I am using this formatted string. And here I have to get value of this local variable screen underscore width. So process to get value from variable is pair of curly braces. Okay, and then define the name of variable that contains width of screen. Okay, so this is screen underscore width, and then use cross, and then once again use curly braces to get value from variable. Okay, so next we have to get value from second variable, that is screen height. Okay, and then we have to start from first column and first row. Okay, sorry, this first zero is for first row and this second zero is for first column. Okay, so now I will save it and then I will execute my project. So now you can see this is our root window or user interface window. Now its size is according to width and height of my screen. Okay, so I will close it, then I will close the terminal. Now I have to create a frame in my root window. So sorry, first I will create a main title or label for a title. Okay, so here I will create or declare a variable with name main title. Okay, sorry, this is variable. Then I have to use label. Okay, because this is widget of Tkinter, that's why I have to access it by using tk dot label. Okay, label is widget name and tk is using to access this widget from Tkinter. Okay, now I have to create it in our self dot root. Okay, because we are creating it in our root window, and then I have to set text value by using text property. So here I will give value text to speech. Okay, and next I have to set its background by using bg or background color property. So here I will give value, I can give any value, like I will give value blue. Okay, and next I have to set foreground color. I mean, I have to use FG or foreground property, and then I will give value for foreground white. Okay, you can use different value, color value, and then I have to set border by using BD or border property. Okay, I will use BD property, and then I will give value 5, and then I will set a style by using relief property, and then I will give style groove. Okay, and then I have to set font style by using font property. Here I will give value Arial for font style, and then I will give size of font 40, and then I will set it bold. Okay, now all process is although completed. Now I have to set it, okay, its position. How can I do this? I will go to next line, and here I have to use main title dot place, sorry, pack, okay, because we have to define a side of this widget, okay. Now I have to define its side, okay. So because I have to use side property, that's why I'm using this pack method, okay. Now I have to set it on the top, okay. So you can choose different sides like bottom, left, right, and top. I will use top, okay. Then I will save it, and next I will execute the program to show you output. This is text to speech, but its width is very small. I have to fill it in x-axis. Okay, so I will close this, and then I will close the terminal, and here I will use fill property by after a comma. Okay, so here I will use fill property, and I have to fill it horizontally, I mean in x-axis. So I will save it once again, and then I will execute my project. Okay, so I will save it first, and then I will execute. So now you can see that its width is filled in x-axis. Okay, text to speech. This is our main title. So here you can see it is also text to speech. This is by using uh, title method, and it is output of our label. Okay, so I will close it, and I will also close the terminal. Okay, now I have to create a frame. So here I will create a frame with name main frame. Okay, so here because frame is also a Tkinter widget, so I will access it by using tk dot, and now I have to give the name of our widget, that is frame, because we have to create a frame, and this frame will be created in our root window self dot root, okay. And now I have to set its background. So here I will use bg property, and then I will give value sky blue, okay, sky blue. And then I will use here border or bd property, and then I will give value 5, okay. Then I will use style. So here I will use this relief property, and then I will give style this reddish, okay. So next, or this is enough. I think this is enough. This is background color, and this is border size, and this is style, okay. And next I have to set its position by using place method, okay. Main frame, okay, sorry, I have to correct spelling. This is main frame, not Mia frame, okay. Main frame. So this is mainframe dot place. Okay, I'm using place method because I have to use padding. So here I will give value. Sorry, I will choose property x, and then I will give value 400. Okay, 400 for x-axis, and then this is padding, okay. So next I have to set value for y-axis or vertically padding. I will give value 90, and then I will define width, okay, because I have to define the width, that's why I'm using this place method, okay. So I will give value 450 for width, and then I will define or use height property, and then I will give value 550, okay. And then I will save it, and now I will execute the program. Now you can see this is our output, okay. So this was our title, and this is our frame with sky blue background color, okay. So I will close it, and then I will close the terminal. Now I have to uh, create or set a label. So here I will use or declare a variable with name, a label, or entry label or text label. You can use any name to declare a variable. Okay, text label, and then this is widget of tkinter. That's why I have to use tk dot label. Okay, label is name of widget, and it will be created in our main frame. Okay, so next I have to set text by using text property, and here I will give value that enter your text. Okay, and then I have to use here comma to separate this property and value of this property from others, and here I will define uh, background color by using bg property, and I will give same background color as background color of main frame, that is sky blue. Okay, and then next I have to use size. So here sorry, I will use font property. Okay, so here I will use font property, and then I will give style Arial, and then I will give size 20, and then I will set it bold. Okay, so next I have to set position of this label by using grid method. Okay, so here I will use text label dot grid. Okay, because I have to set grid layout, because I have to define row number and column number. That's why I have to use grid layout. So here I have to use a row property, and then I will give value 0, and then I will choose this column property, and then I will give value 0. It means that it will be created in our first row and in our first column. Okay, so this is enough, but I can use padding for vertical and horizontal. Okay, so here for x-axis or horizontally I will choose pad x, and then I will give value 20, and then I will choose pad y, and then I will give value 30. Okay, now I will save it, and then I will execute the program, and now you can see enter your text. Okay, this is our label. Now we have to get text from our user. So here I will use text widget. Okay, so close the terminal, and on next line, now here I have to declare a variable with text name. You can use different name. Okay, now I will use dot text. Okay, so this is our widget, that is text widget. Okay, now here I have to create it in our mainframe. Okay, so here use self dot, sorry, not self, only main frame. Okay, and next I have to set its style or border. So here I will use bd property, and I will give value 3, and then I will set style by using relief property, and then I will give value sunken. Okay, and next I have to define size or font style. Okay, so here I will choose font property, and then once again I will give value Arial. Okay, because this is character type value. So here I have to use comma, pair of comma or single comma, and then I will define size. I will give value 15, and I will not set it bold. Okay, now I have to define its position. Okay, text, but I should use self. Okay, so self is used to access value of any widget in any other function. Okay, if you have to access value or input in our this text widget in any other function, then you have to use this self with this widget name. Okay, otherwise you cannot use value of this widget outside this constructor. Okay, so here I will use again self dot text. Okay, and then use grid layout. Okay, and I have to create it in our second row. Okay, so here I will give value 1, and in our first column, so here I will give value or choose value sorry, a property column, and then I will give value 0, I mean first. Okay, and then I have to set padding. For x-axis I will give value 20, and for y-axis I will give value 20 also. Okay, so in this way I have created text widget, but I have to define size. Okay, so here I will use comma to separate property and value of property, and next I have to define width. Okay, so I will give value 60. Okay, it means that we can write 60 characters in a line. Okay, and we can create 5 lines in our this widget. Okay, so here I will give height property. I will choose height property. Okay, and then I will give value 5. Okay, then I will save it, and now I will execute the program to show you output. Okay, this is our uh, text widget, but its width is very large, so I have to decrease it. Okay, so I will close this output, and then I will close the terminal, and now I will decrease it. Okay, so I will give value 555. Okay, then I will save it, and now I will execute the program, but its size is still large, so I will decrease it once again. I will give value for 45, and then I will save it, and now I will execute it once again, but it is still large, so I will close it. Then I will give value 35. Okay, 35, and then I will save it, and now I will execute it once again. Now it is perfect. Okay, so this is enter your text, and here I have to enter my text. Okay, and then I have to create a button. So close this, and then close the terminal. Now I have to create a button in our frame. Okay, so here I will define a name for our variable. Okay, and then it is widget of Tkinter. So here I have to use tk dot button. Button is our widget, and it will be created in our main frame. Okay, main frame, and then I have to set its background. So here I will use bg property, and then I will give background color light gray. Okay, and then I will define width, and then I will give value 20. Okay, and then I will set text value. So here I will set speech. Okay, and then I have to set font style and size. So here I will give value for style Arial. You can choose different style, and then I will give value uh, 20. Okay, and then I will set it bold. Okay, and now I have to define its position, and on the next line I have to set its layout. Okay, so here I will use btn dot grid. Okay, so now I have to define row number. So here I will use row property, and then I will create it in our third row and first column. Okay, and in our first column, and next I have to give value for padding. So here I will choose pad x for x-axis, and then I will give value 20, and then for y-axis I will give value 22. Okay, and next I have to define a function. So first I will show you output, then I will save it, and now I will execute it. Okay, now you can see here I have to enter text, and then I will click this speech button. Okay, for speech, or convert the text into speech. Then I will close it, and then I will close the terminal. Now I have to define a function by using def keyword. Okay, and then I will create a name of function. So here I will use speak. Okay, and then I will pass self as a parameter and on next line. And now we have to get value from this text widget. So here declare a local variable the with text name. Okay, or you can choose different. Here I will declare variable with value name. Okay, and then we have to get value, and then we will assign value to this value variable. Okay, so here I have to get value from this text widget. So how can we do this? So we will use self. Okay, so this self was used here. Now we can access value of this widget in our function. Okay, self dot and then name was text. Okay, self dot text dot get. Okay, now here pass your arguments. One is sorry, first is 1.0 and other is after comma tk dot end. It means that we have to get value from first character to last. Okay, so here we will get value from our text widget, and then we will assign this value to this value local variable. Okay, now we have to convert it into speech. So how can we do this? First we have to open our uh, Chrome. Okay, can use any browser. I'm using here Google browser. So here type Stack Overflow. Okay, Stack Overflow. Then open it, and you can see this is official website of Stack Overflow. So click here, and next you will see the official website is opened successfully. After a small while, I have slow internet connection, that's why it's consuming some time. Okay, so this is opened successfully. Now you have to search MS Speech. Okay, so I will try to search MS Speech from given options, but it is difficult to search it. So here in search bar you can type ms speech. Okay, and then click enter key from your keyboard. Okay, after a small while you can see this first option ms speech from command line. Okay, now click here, and then search here this first option on Win 8 plus Win XP. It is for Windows operating system. Okay, now you have to copy this command line from here. Okay, and then copy it. Now open your command prompt to test it, and then paste it here. Okay, now you have to select your enter key, and then you will hear a speech.
Hello.
Okay, you heard hello. Okay, so I will paste once again.
Hello.
Okay, you heard once again hello. Okay, it means that it is working properly. So I will minimize it, and then I will go to my code editor. Okay, and here I have to create another variable with any name. So I will create or declare variable with name command. Okay, and then I will use formatted string, and then I will paste it. Okay, so it is pasted successfully, but I have to use here backslash. Okay, and also here I have to use backslash. Okay, now you can see my error is removed successfully. Okay, so now I have to replace this hello with value in our value variable. Okay, because we have to get value in our text widget, then we have to convert that value into speech. Okay, so remove this hello from here, and then uh, try to access value in value variable. Okay, so I have told you that if you have to get value from variable, then you have to use pair of curly braces, then define name of variable, that is value. Okay, so now I have to import sub process. Okay, here import sub process. Now you can use it. So here sub process dot run. Okay, now we have to run this command cmnd. Okay, now I have to call this speak function when our button is clicked. Okay, so use here command property here. Okay, command property and then call this function, that is self dot speak. Then use a comma. Now I will save it and then I will execute the program. So I want to increase volume and here I will enter a word or text. So here I will enter hello world. Okay, and then click this speech button, but it is not working. So I will see what is the problem. So here I have a error. So what is error? So here I have an error. I will try to fix it. So the parameter is incorrect. Okay. So we have entered this parameter is incorrect. So what is problem? I think problem is here because of this white space. I will finish or decrease it and then I will save it. And now I will try to execute it once again. First I will close previous output window and now I will execute it once again. Okay, now here I will type once again hello world. Okay, now I will click this speech button.
Hello world.
Okay, you heard, so this was successful. Okay, you heard that this text was converted into speech. So I will type another text value. So here I will type how are you. Okay, and then I will click the speech button.
How are you?
How are you? Now I have to enter one more string, but I want to remove it when speech button is clicked. Okay, so I do not want to remove or erase this manually. Okay, so I will close it and also I will close this terminal and here I will define a function. Okay, so next here I will define a function with def keyword and I will give name clear. Okay, and then self, and here I will use a colon and now I have to delete all from this text widget. Okay, self dot text dot delete. Okay, delete from first to last. Okay, teacher dot end. It means that first to last. Okay, now I will call this function when our process is completed. I mean our text is converted into speech. Okay, then I have to call this function. So here I will use self dot clear. Okay, and now I will save it and then I will execute once again and here I will type how are you. Okay, and then click this speech button
How are you?
and now you can see that our text value is removed automatically. Okay, now I will type here I am fine. Okay, now I will click this speech button
I am fine.
and this value is removed once again. Okay, so this was all about that how to create text to speech system in Python Tkinter. I hope this video will be very helpful and easy to understand for you. If this video is helpful for you, then share this video to your friends and class fellows, and if you have not subscribed our YouTube channel, then subscribe our YouTube channel right now. Thank you.